she tells me she's alive.
Damn it.
No matter what kind of whiz-bang effects a video game is pulling off, it's gotta have soul. The supernatural twist of Folklore should be able to provide some. Based in Ireland and inspired by the myths and legends of the area, Folklore puts forth a little bit of action and a little bit of RPG. There are 2 playable characters in Folklore, with the game allowing you to switch between the 2 each time you complete a chapter of the game. Ellen is a girl whose mother was murdered trying to find the truth in a disturbing dream world.
Is it you, Mother?
Keats is a calm, collected investigator exploring a small town's connection between the land of the living and the land of the dead.
Tell me this is a joke.
To get things done in the Netherworld, you're going to need help from its indigenous creatures. You don't get that help by asking, you get it by beating them up and yanking their souls right out of their bodies, using the PlayStation 3's 6-axis controls. It's like a combination of ghost busting and fishing. And as simple as it is, it could be one of the most enjoyable examples of the system's motion controls. You earn new abilities naturally as you go along, with Ellen and Keats having widely different abilities even though many of their powers come from the same creatures. Once you've captured a creature, you can assign them to one of your 4 face buttons and call on their power by hitting the corresponding button. The creature's abilities are almost as varied as their visual design, with a lot of direct attacks and some others like sleep powder, sticky movement, slowing goo, and aerial attacks. Most creatures are especially weak against certain types of attacks, so you'll need to play the creature's strengths against each other. When you square off against the game's formidable bosses, you're probably going to need to use more than one power, maybe even in a certain sequence, to overcome them. By pumping up both the action and strategic aspects of the game, the boss battles definitely look like they'll be a big draw. Ellen actually summons the creatures to appear in person, while Keats turns their powers into personal weaponry, creating a bit of variety in the gameplay. Characters also earn new costumes that can tweak their basic abilities while making bold fashion statements. The game boasts more than 100 unique folks, and every one of the abilities can also be powered up by putting more souls in the bank, so you can still get something out of the constant creature combat. While the concept itself is pretty involved, it's not difficult to get a grip on playing the game. The exploration, fighting, and collecting elements are all substantial parts of the game, but it never gets obsessive when it comes to overly complex sequences or statistics.
Damn it.
If you get on the PlayStation Network, you'll be able to get a little extra from the PSN store. An exclusive Folk is currently available in Japan for the very attractive price of free. And a dungeon trial mode promises to let you construct custom dungeons and play through dungeons created by other players. Folklore definitely looks like something that's just a little different. And with an RPG vibe and accessible action gameplay, that could be a very good thing. We'll find out for sure if these are our kind of folk when the game is released this October.